was born in 1963. I grew up in Copenhagen in the 60s and 70s. Tennis was kind of the primary thing, and music was my fun. Tennis was the serious thing. And in 1980, I moved with my mom and dad to Newport Beach in Southern California to take this tennis thing to the next level. Become a tennis player. And when I came to Southern California, I wasn't one of the best 10 tennis players in Newport Beach. I didn't actually make the tennis team. And that was really kind of a mind fuck. I was 16 years old, started drinking a few beers, smoking a little weed. Within 2 months, I was playing drums full time and looking for other people to start a band with. That went quick. When music took over, I felt like I was in the wrong place at the right time. LA is part of our story, and LA helped shape who we were, but more for the wrong reasons, you know? Everything that I was really into in that 80 to 82 period, all my attentions were focused on England. So all the music that was coming out of England at the time, Motorhead, Iron Maiden, all of these bands that were sort of part of what was called the new wave of British heavy metal. It was like hard rock, but with a punk attitude, with punk aesthetics. There was none of that going on in LA in 1980, 81, 82. That was when hair metal and the Motley Crues of the world, no disrespect, were kind of ruling the roost. A big part of it became kind of a fuck you to the whole thing. We were misfits, outcasts. We didn't belong. We would go and play these shows with some of these other bands, and people would look at us like, who the fuck are these guys and what are they doing here? And we would show up in our t-shirts and our jeans and our leather jackets and play dirty, hard rock, English sounding stuff. What inspired us was the contrariness of what we were doing. I was literally 17, James was 18. That's young. I mean, you just do everything together, like you say. You play together, you live together, you travel together, you sleep together, you're constantly partying. I mean, you're glued to each other for those few years. And then when you were, well, in our case, we were fortunate enough to get a little successful. And then, you know, it's like, I go to like the furniture store and go like, I like that couch over there. And then I found myself going like, I wonder what James would think of that couch. You know, like, am I buying like James Hetfield approved like furniture from a house? And then all of a sudden it's like, you're kind of sitting there like, fuck, I'm actually doing this shit on my own. We managed that transition well enough. I think the best thing that's happened to Metallica overall is that the way it all lined up, we ended up having kids together kind of at the same time. So between the four of us, we have 10 kids, so it's lined up well. Looking back on 35 years, fuck you at 52 is a different fuck you at 18, you know, or 25 or 35 or 45. So there are different interpretations of the fuck you attitude as you go along. You know, in some way, you know, the biggest fuck you is just staying together and keep doing it.